Good afternoon, everybody. Respected Shri Murthy ji, the person, the dynamic, and the versatile personality whom I am going to introduce, Mrs. Mamta Verma, the trustees of R.V. Patel Trust, invitees, the award winners, guests, family, and friends. Wonderful to have you all here, and it's a very I'm very fortunate, to introduce a person who has got such a long resume, and it's such a pleasure to know that people of her kind are there in the government sector, where we always feel the dynamism is sometimes lacking, which is not the case with her. The only problem with her resume is that it's so long that you'll have to pardon me that I have to go and read through it. It's impossible to memorize her achievements during her tenure. Srimati Mamta Verma comes from the batch of 1999 IAS services and holds now 22 years of experience. She started her career as an assistant collector under the revenue department, and then shifted to various other departments like finance, urban development, district administration, and you name it. She is presently serving at a very important and a pivotal post in the state of Gujarat as the Industries Commissioner. She took the mantle of this important position in 2014, and it's the executive arm of the Industries and Mining Department of Gujarat government, which she is looking after. As the Industries Commissioner of the state, she has been doing all justice to her responsibilities and implementation of the industries policies of the state that have been playing an effective role in the industrial development of the state. She is also a facilitating factor, a conducive environment for the industries and for the new investors who are planning or who are considering Gujarat as the first choice of their investments. She has spearheaded many programs towards the ease of doing business initiative in the state, setting up a single point clearance through an online investor facilitation portal and investor grievance redressal mechanism for a few of her reforms facilitated by her. For those who have got the pleasure and the chance to interact with her, I am sure that they would be knowing that she is one person who is having a ability of very fast decisions, fast and accurate decisions. We also know that she was part of heading as the chairman of AUDA, which is the Ahmedabad Urban Development Authority. And the complexities of the requirement of the proponent industrialists versus the policies of the government, she had a very nice way of putting up a balance between the two, and was still able to act fast and ensure that the industrialists or the proponents or any other applicant who used to approach for any kind of permission or for putting up an industry, it was all very well attended, and still the government policies were well complied with. I can see that majority of the audience here, the most important part, if not the majority, are the researchers as well as the award winners. It would be a great pleasure for me to tell you that if you are thinking of doing something in Gujarat, then as of now, Srimati Mamta Verma is there, and I'm sure that with her single window cell which she has opened up, where all your hurdles or all the facilitation can happen and the entrepreneurship can boom in the state. I also pray to God that in future she stays associated with the state of Gujarat, and that too in the area of industries and trade, because with her kind of dynamism, I'm very sure it would result into a huge growth of the industry, and industry is a very important part of the society in job generation and many other such issues. So ultimately it will be a great benefit to the society. It's my pleasure now to invite Ms. Mamta Verma to share her thoughts on and wisdom on what is the function all about today, what is the thoughts on science and technology and the a few words of encouragement to the award winners. Mrs. Mamta Verma.